Tropical storm Etau continuing to impact Japan, but at least not this time, starting to pull away from the country after bringing widespread rainfall and these gusty winds throughout the day today. You can see the center of circulation actually located just off the coastline of Honshu. It's this dry slot right in here, and what that is also indicating to us is that the jet stream really taking its toll on our storm system. It's coming through right about here, and that is why we are seeing this all kind of get blown out like a candle, and that's going to continue to occur as we go on through the next 24 hours. This isn't going to recurve really fast to the northeast, though. I do expect this cloud cover to continue to linger. Main reason is we have basically some cooler air off towards the north that's going to kind of stop this in its tracks, and we have to wait until this frontal area comes through to pull that off on a northeasterly projection. So through the rest of your Wednesday into Thursday, Tokyo's still going to see some showers, and especially in these areas over towards Tohoku. Throughout the day today, we did see some severe flooding, specifically across parts of Shizuoka towards Mie Prefecture, mostly in the Tokai region. This is actually a car that ended up falling off the road, and it's one reason why I always say try not to drive in flooded roadways. Thing like that definitely very well could happen. We also had several reports of landslides, several injuries, none major. That's the good news. Most of the injuries actually a result of wind, people getting blown over, falling down, but no really severe injuries or anything reported like that due to the rain or landslides. This is actually a landslide in Hamatsuchuo where this damaged actually several homes, but no casualties coming out of this. Landslides, actually there are landslide warnings in effect at this time in Yamagata, Toshigi, Gunma, Saitama, Tokyo, Kanagawa, and Nagano. Specifically these areas in the reds and these darker purples. That's where we've been seeing the heaviest rain throughout the day today. On top of that, though, we already have saturated grounds. We're taking into account the steep elevations in some of these areas. And specifically here in Kanagawa along the bay, there's a lot of hills down here, just down towards the south outside of Yokosuka. There is a high threat of landslides there. And then we're talking about back towards the north, there into Gunma Prefecture, where we're in Toshigi as well, where we do have that threat. So even though the storm is pulling off towards the north, we still have a chance of the secondary disasters continuing to occur through Thursday. It's finally start to clear up. Winds right now, though, 35 gusting to 50 knots, but that is not really in the center of circulation. It's just these tropical storm strength winds which are extending out while this storm continues to go extra tropical. That's our storm system for now. It will continue to linger and then eventually pull off there towards the northeast, along with Kilo, one of the longest lasting storm systems in history, by the way. We've been tracking this one for about 3 weeks since it was south of Hawaii, now way over here towards the east. That will recurve towards the north with that pathing trough as well. This coming week in Japan, you're going to be seeing some pretty decent weather, so that's good news for once, right? Saturday, we're going to see some sunnier skies. Sunday, maybe a passing shower, but for the most part, high pressure is going to set in. Even by next week, look at all that great weather until Wednesday. And then we got a new low coming through, but nothing tropical. GFS in the extended, very long range has some firing stuff up, but it's been doing this in the 380-hour mark for the past week now, and it changes every time. More or less with the GFS in the long range when it spits something out, that's just it saying, hey, it's a peak of tropical season. I should probably do something here. That's what I take from it. All right, that's all for now with me, everyone. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, post them in the comment box below. This is a high-resolution Himawari 8 satellite, by the way, from JMA. 1-minute scan. You can see our storm system pulling off there towards the north, and even where the center of circulation is, kind of rotating right in there, maybe. Right there. You can see it just prior to sunset. But I love this satellite imagery. You can even zoom in on this and just see exactly what is going on out here, because it's pretty intense stuff. So, all right, that is all. Thanks again for watching, and stay safe out there.